What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today is Friday and I wanted to make this video to tell you guys everything that's going on and to share my plans and my short-term goals for the next few weeks, just to keep you guys involved and to give you an idea of exactly what's happening. So today is Friday and tomorrow I will be flying to Barcelona. Now the idea is to go and look for a new place to stay. Now, I was living with Pablo before. Those of you who've been following me for quite some time, I'm sure are aware of who Pablo is. This crazy Italian Argentinian friend of mine, who I was living with. Now, long story short, Pablo actually moved out of Barcelona, and that left me without a place to stay. So right now, I believe it's like the 9th or the 10th or the 11th of May. And the idea is that I'll be flying to Barcelona tomorrow for about 2 weeks to go and look for a new place to stay, so I can be there for at least June, August, and September. So what am I looking for this time? Up until this point, I've always lived in the center of Barcelona. And when I say center, I mean center. I was living in Raval, which is basically the inner city ghetto of Barcelona. It's not that bad, but it is kind of bad. So like, it's definitely an acquired taste. There's a ton of homeless people. There's a ton of, drug dealers, drug users, and just shady people all around. So me personally, I kind of liked the dark vibe. Like, I enjoy seeing strange things, like, every day something else is going on. Like, there's never a boring moment in the Raval, but sometimes it could get a little bit much, and I did feel like sometimes Raval was draining my energy, because you can be as positive and as strong-minded and as light as you want to be, but if you're constantly surrounded by people who are going through a very dark time in their life, people who are abusing drugs, people who are homeless, people who are struggling to get by, it's gonna wear off on you. Like, in my like, the way I look at it is, every single person, every human being that you encounter is like a small walk-in energy source, almost like a small nuclear power plant. And when you're around people that are going through a dark time in their life, when you're around people who are abusing drugs, who are homeless, who are scraping to get by, it's gonna wear off on you. It doesn't matter how strong you are, the energy rubs off on you. So all that being said, I'm kind of over Raval right now. Like, I don't want to live there anymore, especially in summertime. So the plan is that I'm coming back to Belgium for the end of May, since that's when I'll have the meeting with the television network to pitch my TV show. Now, normally after that, depending on how that goes, but even, regardless if it goes good or bad, I plan on being in Barcelona for the whole of June and probably July. So hopefully I'll have a place locked down by then. And my current plan is to take this car and to drive it there. So up until this point, I've always lived in Barcelona without a car, since you don't really need it. It's a very compact city. It has great public transportation, and you can basically get anywhere by foot or by bike or by metro or bus or train. Now, I've lived in the center for so long, and I've grown a little bit tired of the chaos and the density of all the people in the city center. Now, as most of you know, Barcelona is a crazy popular tourist spot, and every single year millions and millions of people come there to visit. Now, in wintertime, it's okay. Like, even though it's getting bad in winter, I could manage during the winter months, since it's not that bad. But after last summer living in the city center, I said never again. Like, in the summertime, there's so many people there. It's hard to come outside and walk around because you're just constantly surrounded by tourists in the daytime or drunk tourists in the nighttime. And it's just kind of hard to find some peace and just, relax and enjoy your surroundings when there's that many people around who are all transcending a crazy amount of energy because they're only there for like 3 nights. They're all coming from some cold countries, and their adrenaline levels are through the roof, and they're basically going crazy because they're super excited to be there, which is absolutely normal. Like, I'm not judging them, I'm not condemning them. Like, I would do the same. But if you're actually trying to live there as a normal human being, this type of energy can become very tiring and exhausting to be around. Hold on, this is my friend, I think. I still want to live in Barcelona City, but as far away from La Rambla as possible. For those who don't know, La Rambla is basically the main tourist attraction slash tourist street slash hotspot of the city. That's where everyone goes. The second they get off the plane, they go to La Rambla. I believe it's the longest street in Europe. I think so. I think someone told me that once. And so just imagine like this really broad and wide, car-free, obviously, street with stands and restaurants and bars everywhere. Just take it from me, guys, it's fucking hell. Like, it's hell. Anyone that lives in Barcelona hates La Rambla, and you don't want to be there. Like, you don't want to be there. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's also the best spot to go if you're trying to get your wallet or cell phone stolen. If you go and sit down on La Rambla for like 10 minutes, you can easily spot numerous people getting robbed within those 10 minutes. Like, it's that crazy. It just happens all the time. So I'm gonna look for a place outside, far away from La Rambla, but still in the city. As I said, I want to drive this car there beginning of June, so I can actually have more freedom and explore Catalonia even more. Catalonia is way more than just Barcelona. There's so many amazing cities there, so I would love to go and discover a little bit more. So that's what we're doing. Boarding my flight to Barcelona tomorrow. Try and find a spot as soon as possible. Make a bunch of vlogs for you guys, and I'm gonna be doing more vlogs in the building a new life format, which I initially started out doing with this channel. Now, I've been doing a lot of just one-on-one videos with you guys talking about serious topics, and I love doing those. But I also think it could be very interesting for me to share more about my daily life again. So I'll be doing that as well, to give you guys as much content as possible. In the meantime of me finding an actual place to live, I'll be crashing with my Colombian buddy Alex. Again, all the people that have been following me for quite some time, I'm sure they know who Alex is, the good-looking Colombian guy with the tattoos. So you'll be seeing more of him again, I'm sure. And yeah, that's basically it. So right now, I gotta go inside, start packing my bags, start getting ready for my flight tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And I'm super excited to be moving forward with this and, just document these changes in my life. Also, one more thing before I go. In 6 days, it will be exactly 1 year since I started this channel and since I started vlogging. So we have officially hit the 1 year point in 1 week, and I couldn't be happier with where I'm at right now and with how many people that we have accumulated on the journey. So let's keep this thing going. Let's take it to the next level. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back real soon with more videos. Big Boy Denzo, checking out.